Hello, hello, Radiance Collective. Good evening, good evening. Glad everyone is here. We are the Radiance Collective. We are a collective of light workers who are here to work the light that lives within us and to allow that light to shine forth into the world and uplift the vibration of this world. I think we all agree that the world could deal with a little bit of a higher vibration going on. And so this is our part in that, in raising the vibration of the planet to a vibration, a high vibration of love, of love. And that's why we're here. So last Sunday, not today, but last Sunday, in Up Church's service. So if you want to go and check out Understanding Principle Church for Better Living service, Up Church LA, in their service, the band played Wade in the Water. Wade in the Water is this beautiful Negro spiritual. And the lyrics are wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Now, the thing that is so wonderful about Negro spirituals, for those of you who are not from the United States, and even those of you who are from the United States, but weren't taught Black history, which is a lot of us, Negro spirituals were songs that were sang by enslaved individuals that were enslaved in the United States. They might have sung them other places, but I just know about them, the ones here in the United States. And many of those songs had multiple meanings. So, in one way, it was wade in the water, God's going to trouble the water, telling the story of the Israelites escaping Egypt and going into the promised land. The water being the Red Sea that they were having to go across. But it was also a message out to those enslaved individuals who were trying to get to their own promised land, to go to the water and go ahead and cross the water because God's going to trouble the water. That is safe to pass that way. It's just such an amazing song with so many different meanings. But in both instances, and this is why the song was so ingenious as they were singing it, and the plantation owners were thinking that they were singing about the Bible, and they were. But it just shows you how the Bible has always been used for just multiple interpretations and for multiple ways of generating freedom and liberation for so many people. So the Negro spiritual singers were speaking of escaping the plantations for freedom. The Israelites were escaping Egypt for the promised land. So as you think about this song, wade in the water, wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. You're at a spot where you are stuck between the past, right? What it is that you are escaping, and this thing that is blocking you from getting to freedom or your desire or your good, and it looks impassable. You've reached the point of no return. So, what I want us to do is for us to take an opportunity and go on this journey go on this journey to freedom together. So I'm going to ask you, this is going to be another one of these sessions that we're going to have where it's going to be a little contemplative or contemplative. So if you have something to write on or write with, it would be great for you to have that. If you don't have anything, but you want to go grab something real quick, please go ahead and grab something, because we're going to go on this journey towards our promised land together. And you may want to write down some of the things that you capture along the way. All right. So let's get ourselves into a relaxed, receptive state. We're going to sit in our chairs. We're going to sit up tall, shoulders relaxed. We are going to feel relaxation move from the top of our head down through to the soles of our feet. We see a wave of energy just hovering over our heads. And it begins to move its way down. This wave of energy moving its way down over your head, over your scalp, across your face, relaxing, rejuvenating. This wave of energy makes its way down your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your upper back. Just this wave of energy, just relaxing everything it touches. This wave of energy makes its way down to your arms and your abdomen and your lower back and your elbows, just relaxing, shaking free any tension, relaxing. This wave of energy moves through your pelvis, through your hips, through your sitting bones, through your legs and your forearms and your hands and your fingers, just relaxing, shaking loose, shaking free. Relaxing our knees. This wave moves down across your shins and your calves, down to your ankles, your feet, and your toes. The body is shaken free, free from all tension. And now we breathe. So let's take a deep breath in, hold, and release. In, hold, and release. In, hold, and release. Let's breathe through our nose only. Breathe in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. Allow your breath to find its own natural breathing rhythm. So, what is your promised land? Is your promised land freedom? Is it perfect health? Perfect relationship? Loving family? Lavish abundance? Unlimited travel? A meaningful, fulfilling job? What is your promised land? Picture it. See it. Make it so real you can touch it. You know what it is. You don't have to think too hard. You know what that desire of your heart is. You think about it often, even if you don't think you're thinking about it. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of this huge body of water. On the other side of this body of water is your promised land, is your desire, your perfect health, your loving family, your lavish abundance, your great business. On the other side, what is this thing? It's so large and looming, it looks impassable. What is it? Is it a belief that you're not good enough? Is it a belief that you're not smart enough? What is this thing that is keeping you from your good? Is it a belief that you're not lucky enough? That you already missed your opportunity? Go within. Identify, what is it? What is it? What is this thing you have to get past to get to your good? What beliefs? What fears? What untruths? See yourself standing at the water's edge. Behind you is that place you don't want to go back to, you can't go back to. You can't go back to unwell health and disease. You can't go back to inharmonious relationships. You can't go back to lack. You can only go forward. But there's this thing in front of you, but the song says, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. So whatever it is, God is gonna trouble the water. It's gonna trouble the water. And what happened when God troubled the water for the Israelites? It parted and made a way. And God will do that for you too. But first, you have to wade into the water. You have to harness up your faith and your courage and make that move forward. The water doesn't move until you move. So as you stand here between what you don't want and what you do want, and what is standing in your way, it's time to make a decision. It's time to wade in the water. Look down at your feet, your toes in the sand, in the wet sand, as you're at the lip of this body of water, this sea of beliefs and fears and lies that have been keeping you from your good. Take one step. Take another step. Feel the energy in the air begin to shift. Take one step. Take another step. See the water begin to move. Take one step. Take another step. See the way being made. The disintegration, the falling away of these false beliefs, the falling away of these error thoughts, the falling away and the nothingness of these fears. The water is troubled, and it is moving everything out of your way as you step forward towards your promised land. Keep walking. You are moving so easily towards your good, towards that desire, and you make it to the other shore. You made it. Rejoice. Enjoy your good. See yourself in that relationship. See yourself with that family. See yourself with that lavish abundance. See yourself with that promising, fulfilling career, that successful business. Experience it now. You made it. You made it. Rejoice. As you bring your attention back to your breath, back into your body, find yourself sitting back into your chair. You know, if you're like me, it felt like you were up and dancing. Bring your attention back to the room that you're in. And feel free to open your eyes. Welcome back. We went on a journey together to the promised land. We waded in the water. We called upon our faith and our courage and stepped in that water, and God troubled the waters and carried us over. That's exactly how it happens. Your desires are right there waiting for you. They're right there waiting for you. They're waiting for you to take that first step in courage, that first step in faith, that God is going to trouble the waters and clear everything out of your way for you to acquire that thing that is already yours. So when you hear that song, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. It's a call to remember, to step into that faith, to step into that courage. Just like our enslaved ancestors did on their way to freedom. That courage, that faith, it lies in you too. So I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. for the Radiance Collective. I hope that you had a wonderful journey with me tonight. And I want you to come back. Come back next week. If you know of anyone that you consider a fellow light worker or someone that's interested in being a light worker and wants to join in this radiance that we are building and sending out into the world, invite them. You can share with them this video using the link that got you here today. You can share with them the website, divinepotentialunleashed.com, where they can sign up for emails. Or you can use this QR code if you would like to be on the email list. So I don't spam you. I send out an email to remind you of the meditation or session that we have. And then I'll send you a reminder during the week to remind you to call on that light. Because sometimes we get going through the week and we forget. So I just want to tap you on the shoulder and say, remember, you are the light. So you can either use the website that's scrolling across the bottom, or you can use the QR code over here and join the mailing list. Well, until next time, have a wonderful, glorious week, and we will see you next Sunday.